School has arranged for professionals to record and photograph the event. At the end of the function, you are requested pay attention to the dispersal announcements. You are requested to pick your child only from the designated area at the end of the program.
हमारे आमंत्रित अतिथियों तथा माता-पिता से विनम्र अनुरोध है कि कृपया अपने मोबाइल फ़ोन बंद कर दें या साइलेंट मोड पर रखें। कृपया कार्यक्रम के दौरान अपने कैमरे या मोबाइल फ़ोन का उपयोग करके कोई फ़ोटो न लें। स्कूल ने इस कार्यक्रम को रिकॉर्ड करने और फ़ोटो खिंचवाने के लिए उचित व्यवस्था की है। कृपया कार्यक्रम के दौरान कोई शो के अंत में की जाने वाली घोषणाओं पर ध्यान दें और अपने बच्चों को बताए गए स्थान से लेकर आए। बच्चों को कार्यक्रम के अंत में ही आपको सौंप दिया जाएगा। धन्यवाद। Together we will
Enable,
embrace, and empower.
enable me with strength, my Lord. In your praise, in your name, I do implore.
Empower me deep inside my spirit, beyond the surface where true gratitude and strength evokes.
Embrace me with your love and protection.
that I may not perish but have everlasting life in abundance.
Good evening, Honorable Chief Guest, Reverend Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK, CSE, the Superior General of Holy Cross Congregation. Guests of Honor, Brother Joseph KARIMALAYIL, CMSF, the Superior General of the Missionary Brothers of St. Francis of Assisi, Reverend Brother Wilfred, Principal of St. Francis ICSE School, former cooperator Shri Abhishek Ghosalkar, Srimati Tejasvi Ghosalkar, cooperator of BMC RN Ward, Mrs. Varsha Oza, Principal of Purna Pradnya High School, our manager, Reverend Father Ronald Fernandez, Principal, Reverend Father Bijumon Thomas, PTA representatives, Mrs. Poonam Roy and Mrs. Dinah Tauro, well-wishers, benefactors, invited guests, and our dear parents, a warm welcome to the annual day celebration of St. Louis High School.
We, Miss Aditi Gupta,
Master Jonathan D'Souza,
Master Manish Mandal,
And Miss Abigail Pereira are your hosts for this evening. On behalf of our Lewiston family, we are elated to welcome each one of you with pride and immense exaltation to our annual day celebration.
our theme for this academic year, Together we will enable, embrace, and empower, gives us a message to hope for a better future by providing endless opportunities to grow and succeed, by empowering minds to take on challenges and helping each one of you along the way in embracing our uniqueness, by striving to carve out a path to ameliorate ourselves to an enlightened future.
prayer is the highest form of worship, and dance is a hidden language of the soul, a hidden expression of spirituality, and the purest expression of feelings. We shall now invoke the Lord's presence through a prayer dance.
मेरे बन मेरी सुना पग तो पुकारे सुना प्रभु सुना पुकारे प्रभु सुना पुकारे
भज मन मेरे सुना मन तो पुकारे सुना प्रभु यीशु नाम पुकारे प्रभु यीशु नाम पुकारे भज मन मेरे सुना मन तो पुकारे सुना प्रभु यीशु नाम पुकारे प्रभु यीशु नाम पुकारे प्रभु यीशु नाम पुकारे प्रभु यीशु नाम पुकारे മുമ്പിൽ ചെന്നു കളി കളി തുടങ്ങി അങ്ങനങ്ങനെ പളിവാള് ഭദ്രവടകം കയ്യിലേന്തും തമ്പോരടി നല്ല ചെണ്ടി തിരുമുമ്പിൽ ചെന്നു കളി കളി തുടങ്ങി नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविन्ध्यशिरोधिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते
Thank you, friends, for leading us in prayer.
Without further ado, I request Reverend Father Ronald to welcome the gathering and introduce our dignitaries for this evening.
A pleasant evening to all of you gathered this evening for the annual day celebration of St. Louis High School 2022-2023. It's indeed my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all. This is one of the most eagerly anticipated events of our academic calendar. Our parents would like to see their children perform on a stage, and the students too eagerly waiting to perform and exhibit their talents in front of the huge gathering like this. Today I'm sure will be an evening to remember for all of us. On behalf of the management and the teaching faculty and the gathering, I take this opportunity and as a privilege to accord a very warm welcome to our chief guest for this evening, very Reverend Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK, CSC. Before I introduce and welcome Brother Paul Emistas, may I request our principal, Reverend Father Dr. Benjamin Thomas, to escort him onto the stage. Friends, allow me to introduce briefly Reverend Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK. Brother Paul was born in Connecticut in the US. Inspired by the noble works of Brothers of Holy Cross at Notre Dame, Brother Paul entered the seminary in 1975. He made his perpetual commitment in the Congregation of Holy Cross in 1985 in New York. Brother Paul has a master's degree in religion and religious education. After spending 12 years as a teacher and administrator in a school ministry, he served as vocation director as well as formation director for 12 years. He has worked in various international Holy Cross commissions. He has been invited to give workshops in vocation ministry throughout North America, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. In 2016, our congregation's general chapter, Brother Paul was elected as the first Assistant General and Vicar. And again in 2022, last July, General Chapter, he was elected as the Superior General of the Congregation of the Brothers and Fathers of Holy Cross. Brother has created history in the Catholic Church to be the head of the congregation, mixed congregation of the brothers and priests. Congratulations, brother. We're happy to have you with us this evening to grace this occasion. Now I request Father Benjamin Thomas to welcome Brother Paul with a shawl and a sapling and a memento. We have this evening another great personality in our midst, our guest of honor, in the person of Most Reverend Brother Joseph KARIMALAYIL. I request Father Nibin Syriac, the administrator of the school, to escort him onto the stage. Let me take pleasure in introducing Brother Joseph to the gathering. Brother Joseph is the present Superior General of the Missionary Brothers of St. Francis of Assisi. Born in Kerala, made his final commitment in the society in 1985. Brother Joseph has a PhD in clinical psychology from the Philippines. He has served as religious brother in various capacities like principal in the schools, rector of the scholasticate, assistant superior general, and presently he is the superior general of the congregation of the Missionary of St. Francis of Assisi for the second term. Dear Brother Joseph, we are proud to have you with us this evening as our guest of honor. I request Father Nibin to welcome Brother Joseph with a shawl, a sapling, and a memento. We also have another dignitary in the person of Srimati Varsha Oza. May I request Miss Laura, our school supervisor, to escort her onto the stage. Srimati Varsha Oza, he present is the headmistress of Purna Prajna High School. She has a very close association with St. Louis community for the past many years. Today I can vouch that she had been helping our management in the initial stages of our beginning of the schools and had been instrumental in getting the departmental works done with the help. For the past few years, she is the convener of the private primary schools of R North Ward of BMC. She has been a good neighbor to us. Now I request Ms. Laura Miss to welcome Srimati Varsha with a sapling and a memento. I do take pleasure in welcoming Abhishek Gosarkarji and Tejasvi Gosarkarji. I request Ms. Benamis to the St. Andre Pre-Primary School Supervisor to escort them onto the stage. I don't think both these personalities need any introduction. Abhishek ji is our friend, and we call him a Louisian. Though he has not studied with us, he is more Louisian than some of us. He is the former cooperator and presently the Director of Mumbai District Cooperative Banks, and Srimati Tejasvi Gosalkar, his best staff. He is the present corporator of our Northward. Both are people-friendly political leaders. They both attract people with broad and beautiful smiles. Dear Abhishekji and Tejasvi, the number of projects you have taken up and executed during these last 10 years of your tenures in and around Barouli and Dahisar are commendable and praiseworthy. I call upon Ms. Beena to welcome them with a couple with the saplings and mementos. Dear friends, we cannot run our institution without having various associations attached to it. One of such important associations is the Parent-Teacher Association. We appreciate the direction and guidance being given to us by the PTA members time and again. Now I call upon our school head girl, Prisha Patade, to escort secondary school PTA representative, Srimati Poonam Roy, and head boy Yash to escort Srimati Diana Tauro, the primary school PTA representative, to the stage and welcome them with a sapling and a memento. Put our hands together, thanking the PTA members. We have with us some special invitees in the persons of Brother Pakyanathan, the principal of St. Francis High School, Brother Wilfred, the principal of St. Francis ICSC School, Mr. Santosh Shetty, a well-wisher and a friend, sisters from Mary Margaret Primary School, High School, and the Provincialate, and the neighboring communities and institutions. Warm welcome to all of you, dear sisters and brothers from St. Francis. I sincerely and wholeheartedly welcome you, dear parents and guardians, who have gathered in large numbers to witness as well as to encourage your children perform this evening. Your constant support and encouragement and cooperation have been a great asset to us at St. Louis. Word of welcome to all the parish pastoral council members, the parishioners, and the well-wishers who have been an integral part of and parcel of this institution from the time of its inception. Your love, your support, and your cooperation has been instrumental in making St. Louis High School what it is today, and I pray and hope that you continue to help and support us as we move on to greater heights in the years to come. The theme of this year, Together We Will Enable, Embrace and Empower, reflects the vision of St. Louis, the patron of our school. Holy Cross Fathers Education Society's motto is educating heart and mind, given to us by our Holy Cross founder, Blessed Basil Anthony Mary Morrow, reflects in all our efforts to build a school community, trying to take our students and the staff together to enable, to embrace, and to empower oneself and the other. We stress on encouraging the young minds to march in the right path with the right motivation. The annual day celebration is one such occasion to show the vision of the school. Let us all sit back, relax, and enjoy these mind-blowing, budding talents of our Louisians. Once again, I welcome one and all, and I invoke the Almighty to bestow His choicest blessings on all of us. Hope you enjoy this evening ahead. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Father Ronald, for your words of introduction and welcome. We are indeed delighted to have these eminent personalities amongst us.
Light signifies the presence of the divine. Let's welcome the divine light in our midst. We request our honorable chief guest, Reverend Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK, CSC. Guests of honor, Brother Joseph KARIMALAYIL, Mrs. Varsha Oza, Shri Abhishek Ghosalkar, Srimati Tejasvi Ghosalkar, Manager Father Ronald, Principal Father Bijumon Thomas, PTA representatives Mrs. Poonam Roy and Mrs. Dinah Tauro, teacher Mrs. Renita Fernandez, and our head captains Miss Prisha Patade and Master Yash Jain to light the lamp.
We thank our eminent guests and dignitaries for lighting the lamp. May I request all the guests to kindly take their seats.
Great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things. The school annual report articulates and demonstrates the voyage of the discovery of excellence in the field of education. Our endeavor to keep the value of educating the heart and mind demonstrates the dynamic nature of our school towards excellence in education, foster the love of learning, and relentless pursuit in achieving our goal.
We Louisans work with great zeal, zest, and determination to excel in all fields. I call upon our principal, Reverend Father Dr. Bijmon Thomas, to present the school annual report.
Good evening to one and all. Honorable Chief Guest Brother Paul, Superior General of the Congregation of Holy Cross, Brother Dr. Joseph KARIMALAYIL, Superior General of the Missionary Brothers of St. Francis of Assisi, Reverend Fathers, brothers, sisters, invited guests, beloved parents, parishioners, benefactors, friends, teachers, and my dear students. A very warm welcome to you as we celebrate the 39th annual day of our school. Together we will enable, embrace, empower. Our theme this year is the embodiment of the resilience and indomitable spirit with which our teachers and students picked up the thread of their lives that had been plagued by the pandemic. Therefore, this annual day is a special one for each one of us in the academic community. Drawing inspiration from our Lord Jesus Christ and our founder Blessed Basil Moro, we strive to impact education of the hearts and minds of the young ones entrusted to our care. Nurturing the vision of a holistic development through education for all, and to enjoy the dignity and freedom of being fully human, we strive to develop our students in continuous learning, critical thinking, problem solving, and societal transformation. Today, our hearts are filled with gratitude as we acknowledge the yeoman efforts of all our former principals, managers, and staff who left no stone unturned in making St. Louis what it is today. The theme for the current academic year, together we will enable, embrace, and empower. We have chosen this theme keeping in mind the devastating effect of COVID-19. We notice some changes in matters of discipline, concentration, and interpersonal relationships among students. The pandemic had a very bad impact on the basic reading, writing, and speaking skills. The academic year 2022-23 was planned keeping in mind the learning gap students suffered due to lack of face-to-face interaction in the teaching learning endeavor. Academic and co-curricular performance. Continuing the glorious tradition and lofty standards, our batch of 142 students registered 100% results at the 2021-22 SSC board exams with 82 bagging distinction and 52 students first class. Congratulations to all our students and teachers, and kudos to Ms. Arpita Guade, our school topper with 96.2%. We have instituted 19 educational scholarships to motivate and inspire the students to raise the bar of performance. Deserving students coming from weaker sections of society are supported with concession in fees in keeping with our spirit of helping the underprivileged. Various co-curricular activities are held to make learning fun-filled and experiential. Our students participated in various inter-school competitions and brought accolades to our school, winning prizes in some of these events. Our class 10 students had an educational tour to the historic sites of Ajanta and Ellora. Significant activities of the year. Keeping in mind the significance of continued learning for the teachers, the school has organized a number of in-service programs. In June, our teachers underwent training program for team building, classroom management, and modern teaching learning method. Two of our teachers, along with the principal, attended the Asian Holy Cross Educators Conference held in Agartala, Tripura. The academic year started on June 15th, and the theme for the academic year was Together we will enable, embrace, and empower. The first PTA meeting was held on 17th of June. The school organized the World Yoga Day on June 21st. On June 6th, the birthday of Father Ronald was celebrated. There was a special assembly and the teachers and representatives from each class planted a sapling each on tree plantation day. Similarly, World Population Day and World Youth Skills Day were celebrated on July 11th and 15th respectively. After a gap of 2 years, the school investiture ceremony was held on July 22nd. July 26th was dedicated to celebrating Parents' Day, and card-making competition was organized to honor the parents at home. To prepare the students for the celebration of 75th anniversary of India's independence on 15th August, various competitions were organized in the school. International Literacy Day, Hindi Language Day, UN Day for Peace and Nonviolence, World Heart Day, and Teachers' Day were celebrated in the month of September. Deepavali was celebrated in the school. Students participated in various modes of celebration by making diyas, cards, group dancing, etc. Children's Day was celebrated on November 14. The students and teachers paid tribute to the former Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Teachers organized various programs for the children on that day, which included motivational talks, dances, and one-act play. School resources. St. Louis School has always derived its strength from the acumen of its excellent human resources to cater to 1,883 students from nursery to grade 10. We have a total of 68 well-qualified and committed teaching and non-teaching staff, complemented by the service of a student counselor and a music teacher. Father Joel, our former school administrator, has left to pursue higher studies, and Father Nibin Syriac and Regent Jacob joined the school community this year. In this digital age, ensuring that the latest is available to our students is of paramount importance. We augmented our school computer lab with the 57 brand new computers with the internet provisions. In addition, our staff room is equipped with computers as well as internet facilities. Moreover, we have made all our classrooms smart by installing 33 interface panels with the high-speed internet connections to facilitate interactive education for our students and to make our school go high-tech. Apart from these latest facilities, we also have an e-library and one 3D audiovisual room and a fully air-conditioned conference room. A word of gratitude. I am grateful to God for his continued blessings on the Louisian community. I thank Fathers Ronald, our manager, Nibin, our administrator, Praveen and Brother Jacob for their wholehearted support, guidance, and participation in the smooth running of the school. My sincere thanks to the committed band of St. Louis teachers who, with their enthusiasm, wisdom, diligence, and hard work, has made St. Louis School a name to reckon with. It will be unfair if I do not make special mention of two of our committed, energetic, and vibrant supervisors, Mrs. Laura Lobo and Mrs. Bina Fernandez, who play a very crucial role in the conduct of the school matters. Finally, I thank all the parents, guardians, and well-wishers, especially the parishioners for their love and support. I conclude by reminding our students of the adage, What comes easy won't last. What lasts won't come easy. I sign off. Headmaster, Father Bijamon Thomas.
Thank you, Father Principal, for giving us a glimpse of our achievements as well as various events conducted in our school.
Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. Let us felicitate our winners who have attained exemplary laurels, not only through scholastic performance, but also novel talents, who have embraced hardships during the race and empowered themselves by working hard, thus making us incredibly proud. May I call upon our supervisor, ma'am, Mrs. Beena Fernandez, to proceed with the prize distribution ceremony.
A very blissful evening to the Honorable Chief Guest, most prized delegates, and valued audiences. Excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intentions, sincere efforts, intelligent direction, skillful education, and of course, vision to see obstacles and opportunities. It's now time to acknowledge the winners of the Academic Excellence 2022-23. I request Brother Joseph KARIMALAYIL to kindly come forward and felicitate our primary students with a certificate and a trophy. So coming up first, we begin with grade 1. Master Rushil Savalia, first rank. Second rank, Miss R.V. Rathod. Grade 2. Grade 2, first rank, Miss Pranjal Dalvi. Second rank, Master Anish Rani. Grade 3, first rank, Miss Dharmi Jetwa. Second rank is shared by Miss Dhriti Shetty and Master Aryan Pathan. Grade 4, first rank, Miss Chiara Murzello. Second rank, Master Atharva Kadam. Thank you, brother, for doing the honors. May I now request Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK, CSC, to felicitate our secondary students with a certificate and an award. Grade 5, first rank, Miss Manjiri Indap. Second rank, Miss Krisha Gala. Grade 6, first rank is shared by Miss Sharanya Mullik and Master Sujal Vyas. Second rank, Master Monish Mondal. Grade 7, first rank, Master Arav Kumbhani. Second rank, Miss Aditi Gupta. Grade 8, first rank, Miss Prachi Shinde. Second rank, Miss Zarna Sheth. Grade 9, first rank, Miss Pari Jain. Second rank, Miss Prisha Patade. Grade 10, first rank, Master Purva Pathak. Second rank, Miss Arya Hegde. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, brother, for doing the honors. Giving is not just making a donation, it's about making a difference. And so, we are thankful to all the sponsors who have come forward to help our students by giving them scholarship. May I now request Mrs. Varsha Oza, Principal of Purna Pradnya High School Primary Section, to kindly come forward and do the honors. Mr. Sheldon Miranda, Scholarship for the student of Standard First, Master Kavir Sable. Mr. David and Mrs. Nathalin Martis, Scholarship for student of Standard Second, Master Siddhant Etim. Mr. Irwin Kenneth, Scholarship for the student of Standard Third, Miss Stuti Mahadik. Mr. Sidney Harrell Nath, Scholarship for the student of Standard Fourth, Miss Ashka Bausar. Mr. Sheldon Miranda, Scholarship for the student of Standard Fifth, Master Deep Patel. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. May I now request Ms. Dinah Tauro, Primary Parent Representative, to kindly do the honors. Mrs. Caroline Athrekar, Scholarship for the student of Standard 6, Miss Vaishnavi Raut. Mrs. Florin Nath, Scholarship for the student of Standard 6, Miss Lavanya Magre. Mrs. Agatha Gonsalves, Scholarship for the student of Standard 7th by Mr. Douglas Gonsalves, Miss Fez Kotmire. Mrs. Piat Colasso, Scholarship for the student of Standard 7th by Mr. Brazil Colasso, Master Aryan Prajapati. Martha Maria Brito, Scholarship by Paskin for the student of Standard 8th, Master Bhavya Soni. Mrs. Piat Colasso, Scholarship by Mr. Brazil Colasso for the student of Standard 8th, Miss Madhuri Shinde. Mr. Neil Mascarenis, Scholarship for the student of Standard 8th, Miss Akshita Borkar. Mrs. Lizzie Kunjipulo, Scholarship by Dr. Matthew Alukal for the student of Standard 9th, Miss Vaishnavi Kardile. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. May I now request Mrs. Poonam Roy, secondary parent representative, to do the honors. Mr. Neil Mascarenes Scholarship for the student of Standard 9th, Miss Neha Samantha. Mrs. Piat Colasso Scholarship by Mr. Brazil Colasso for a student of Standard 9th, Master Yash Kunchikorve. Mrs. Piat Colasso Scholarship by Mr. Brazil Colasso for a student of Standard 10th, Miss Mehek Prajapati. Mr. Marshall and Mrs. Juliana Coutinho Scholarship for the student of Standard 10th, Master Aditya Kunchikorve. Mr. Cyril Pari Mascarenes Scholarship for the student who stood first in the Standard 10th for the academic year 2021-22, Miss Arpita Gowda. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. To transform the school environment into a vibrant and joyful place of learning, Rangotsav celebration was held in our school, organized by Rangotsav National Level Art Competition. I request Srimati Tejasvi Gosalkar, the cooperator of BMC RN Ward, to felicitate the winners with a certificate and a trophy. The winners of the competition are as follows. Omrane, 3rd A, first for collage making. Ria Mulik, 10th C, 4th for sketching. Dhanita Bangaru, 4th B, 4th for coloring. Larry Shettigar, 4th B, Merit Award, handwriting. Alisha Rajbur, 7th B, Merit Award for cartoon making. Shriya Bhagat, 1st Standard, Merit Award for handwriting. Harsh Pujari, 8th B, Merit Award for sketching. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors. May I now request Sri Abhishek Gosalkar, the former cooperator, to do the honors. Nurvi Grat, 2nd Standard, Merit Award for coloring. Karthik Kumawat, 2nd Standard, Merit Award for cartoon making. Raylin Fernandez, 3rd B, Merit Award for finger and thumb painting. Sasha Salekar, 5th Standard, Merit Award for finger and thumb painting. Rajbi Das, 6th Standard, Merit Award for Handwriting. Hearty congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. I now request Sri Abhishek Gosalkar to speak few words and address the gathering.
Good evening, friends. Let us remember our respect to Bharat Ratna Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, who is the father of our constitution, on his death anniversary. I know nobody wants to listen a speech now because everybody is interested to see the lovely program. But I will not take you much time. I thank Reverend Father Ronald Fernandez and Principal Reverend Father Biju Thomas for inviting me in this program. I want to say 2 words about this program. It had a class and it is an ideal program that any school can copy. Whenever I go to school and visit, I used to ask the question to the student. And last week only I visited one school. There I asked one student one question, ki why are you going to school? So he replied, I'm going to school for study. So when I asked him, why you come to study? Oh, we'll get a job and we'll earn money. So a lot of schools are thinking like that way only. But education is not about the ATM. Education is about the person. I want to thank St. Louis School, who is giving a wonderful shape to all these lovely images. And that's why this is the very best school in our locality. I want to thank Father, who is always say, I am the Louis from the Louis family. In his speech also he told, ki you are a part of Louis family. It is proud for me that whenever he called me about any work, about the school or playground or whatever it is, I am always there for this Louis school, Louis family, and it is proud to me that I am the part of this school. Once again, thank you for inviting me on this lovely occasion. I want to see the lovely performance, so I will not take you much time. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you very much, sir, for the time and effort you took to share your thoughts and experiences.
May I request all our dignitaries to kindly take their seat.
Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. We now present to you a play inspired by the life of late Padma Shri Sindhutai Sapkal, an Indian social activist, particularly known as the mother of orphans, the beacon of love and compassion.
एक तेरा नाम है साजा हो एक तेरा नाम है साजा मन मेरी आने पाचा बस नाम तेरा माँ हो एक पहचान मेरी तू ही जिंद जान मेरी तू ही जहान मेरा माँ
हो तुझ पे वारना 100 वारी जान में तुझ पे वारना 100 वारी जान में तेरे कुर्बान मेरी माँ वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम हो जय 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 फिर से सड़कों पे सब नाचेंगे पटरी पे पहिए भागेंगे गूंजेंगे खेलों के मैदान बांटेंगे हम खुशियाँ गम भी हम मिलकर बांटेंगे फिर से होगी सपनों की उड़ान जो साथ दे दे सारा इंडिया फिर मुस्कुराएगा इंडिया फिर जीत जाएगा इंडिया जो साथ दे सारा इंडिया फिर मुस्कुराएगा इंडिया
रंग मेरी माई का रंग सच्चाई का हर अच्छाई का है माए माए माए
रंग तेरी रीत का रंग तेरी प्रीत का रंग तेरी जीत का ही छाए छाए कैसे मैं चुकावा तेरा एहसान माए तेरी चुनरिया लहराए
जब तक मुझ में है जरा सी जान माई तेरी चुनरिया लहराए
एक तेरा नाम है साजा हो
वंदे मातरम वंदे धीम तदरे दनी धीम तदरे दनी धीम तना दरे ना धीम तदरे दनी धीम तदरे दनी धीम तना दरे ना o dani der der tani तना दरे ना o dani der der tani तना दरे ना धीम तदरे दनी धीम तदरे दनी धीम धीम तदरे दनी धीम तदरे दनी धीम तदरे दनी धीम तदरे दनी धीम तना दरे ना
ताल से ताल घूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे घूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे शर्म छोड़ी थोड़ी थोड़ी नैनों की है बोले छोड़ी प्रेशर में करने दे घूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे गलियों में भागती सोती न जागती झूठती भागती रातों में चांदनी है चांद पीछे पड़ गलियों में भागती सोती न जागती झूठती भागती रातों में चांदनी है चांद पीछे पड़ घूमे गोरी चली कहाँ चोरी चोरी हवा से है बंधी डोरी रे शर्म छोड़ी थोड़ी थोड़ी नैनों की है बोले छोड़ी प्रेशर में करने दे
ढोलीड़ा ढोलीड़ा
शेरवानी सैयरू रे हिच लई गरबे घुमो ढोल डाना ढोल बजा धम 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 धमक धम
ए ढोलीड़ा
धम बजे
ढोलीड़ा
धम धम धमक बजे
ए ढोलीड़ा
धम धम धमक बजे
नच नच रे ढोल पे हवा ढोलीड़ा
धम धमक बजे
ढोलीड़ा धम धमक बजे
मारी मारी कमर मारी आरा सुरमा अविराजे आगरना डूंगर मारी काली तारा डंका वाले
मारी तारू रूप निरालू मारी रूप न तू अंबार ए चंदा सूरज तारा लिया गाए तारा गुण हजार खम्मा कम्मा मारी मावरणी तुझे जगनी तारण यार ए जोगी लाना डूंगर वाली चंडी चामुंडा बिरदाड़ी ए चंडी चामुंडा बिरदाड़ी
थांबला कंबर्याशी या बसा राजे खुशी घ्या सबुरीन विडा कागा घाई अशी
slow it down.
ओ एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। ओ तेरे दिल के इशारे ये तो पढ़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी। ओ मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा, ओ तेरे पीछे पड़ा। ओ मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा, तेरे पीछे पड़ा। मेरे नाल कर ले जरा। दिल देना दिल लेना, दिल देना दिल लेना। है सौदा, है सौदा।
जितने भी नचते ने सारे, कोई नहीं हो तेरे जैसा लगदा। गिर गए आसमां से तारे, ना बिंदिया तू ऐसे चमका।
जी कल्ले कल्ले रहना मैनू अच्छा लगदा, जो भी तू कहे सारा मैनू झूठा लगदा। ना मेरे जैसा मिले या कैरेबियन टू कच।
अंग्रेजी म्यूजिक में दे दे तू पंजाबी टच। नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच, ये नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच। हो आजा सटके आजा, हो आजा कमरे हिला जा, हो सारे मूड जमा जा, हो मौसम ताजा ताजा। सारी दुनिया में जी हिट है पंजाबी साज। नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच, ये नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच। नचे 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 नच पंजाब, नचे 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 नच पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच पंजाब हिला हिला के पंजाब नाच पंजाब नाच।
Take the mobile from somebody.
That was a power-packed performance and a perfect start to India's Leadership Award for the year. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the 10th edition of India's Leadership Award for the year. It is indeed my pleasure and privilege to be among the pioneers of India. Each one of you is shaping India's growth stories with your inspiring leadership and entrepreneurial success. This year's Leadership Award goes to one of the most exciting, motivating leader, Mrs. Lakshmitai Satpalkar, founder of Ashiana Organization, a mother to all. Dearest I request you to kindly share the glimpse of your inspiring journey of life with our dear audience.
Step on your obstacles, because one day these obstacles itself will show you a new path.
शॉल का ओ सॉरी सर आई थॉट इट्स निकिता मिस मिस मी आता ही शॉल काढो की
शाल काढ
मिस आता खोडून किती झालं मला
तुझी एंट्री कुठून आली
Good evening, dear parents and the audience. We request you all to kindly be patient. We are having some technical issue and we're trying our best to solve it at the earliest. Thank you for being patient. Hello.
Doe a deer, a female deer, ray a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, la a note to follow. So tea, a drink of jam and bread, that will bring us back to dough. Baba, Baba, I learned this new song at school today. I just can't stop humming it.
I'm so proud of you, my dearest Lakshmi.
Who I?
My sweet little girl, now you have learned a lovely song. Why don't you join me in the kitchen? As I've been here alone all day long.
Yes, I am coming. Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun.
Aho, ऐकतात का?
बोला.
Our little fledgling has grown up and is ready to move out of a nest into the next phase of her life.
Yes. How time flies. I must start looking for a good institute for her to study somewhere in the city.
She has studied enough, and now it's a time to get into the next phase of her life, into new family, with new life partner. I am talking about marriage.
Oh no. She is yet to complete a matric and her exams are in the next 2 months. We can't pressurize her more.
Let Lakshmi give her exams. तिला पहिली तिची परीक्षा देऊ द्या. It will give us enough time to go through the proposals.
I want my Lakshmi to find a good partner who is educated and will educate her as well.
Yes, of course. We will find the best family for our dearest Lakshmi.
Marriage? What are you talking about? Baba, what is this? I want to study.
Beta, you are a girl and now you have reached the age where you need to be settled in life, take up new responsibilities and fulfill the role of being a woman.
But Baba...
Beta, I is right. We will find you a good boy who will help you and will support you to continue your education.
Yes, dear. And look at your friends, Rima and Sonal. How happy they are in their married life. We wish the same for you.
But what about my exams?
You be stress-free and study for your exams. We will plan your marriage after your results.
Thank you, Baba.
Shani Maji Baiga.
मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वज मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्ष मंगलायस्तनो हरि।
Shush, my baby, shush. Don't cry. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna have to move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. It's the climb. I will climb. I will climb. Shush, shush, little one. Don't you cry, my love. See, your eye is not crying, for she holds her whole world in her arms. Yes, sweetheart, you are my whole world. I'll raise you up. Yes, I'll raise you up. Na 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 na.
Ebony and ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we? We all know that people are the same wherever you go. There is good and bad in everyone. We learn to live when we learn to give each other what we need to survive. Together alive, ebony and ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we?
जाओ I forgot the bag.
गुड मॉर्निंग फादर.
गुड मॉर्निंग लीना. तू माफ कर, माझे लक्षच नव्हते.
हो, मला ते कळले. तुमचे पूर्ण लक्ष होते त्या चहाच्या टपरीकडे.
तू बरोबर सांडलंस. रोज पाहतो मी त्या टपरीला व टपरी चालवणाऱ्या त्या बाईला. माहिती नाही काय जादू आहे तिच्यात. जेव्हापासून तिकडे आली सर्वच काही बदलले. तो परिसर तिने सुंदर फुलवला.
लक्ष्मीताई, तिचं नाव आहे लक्ष्मीताई.
लीना, तू ओळखतेस तिला?
हो फादर, अगदी चांगल्या प्रकारे. आहेच ती एक अष्टपैलू व्यक्तिमत्व.
अष्टपैलू व्यक्तिमत्व? मी नाही समजलो याचा अर्थ.
फादर, तुम्हाला दिसते ती फक्त एक चहा नाश्त्याची टपरी, पण त्या पलीकडे आहे एक आगळे वेगळे पवित्र विश्व. लक्ष्मीताई टपरी चालवताना जीवनाचे ज्ञान देतात. लोक चहा पिण्यापेक्षा तिचे शहाणपणच ऐकण्यासाठी येतात.
अगं काय सांगतेस काय? हे तर अद्भुतच.
आपल्या शाळेत आणि लक्ष्मीताईच्या चहाच्या टपरीत फारसा फरक नाही.
काहीतरीच, हे तर आता जास्तच होत आहे.
नाही फादर, स्पष्टच सांगते. लक्ष्मीताई टपरी चालवताना जीवनाचे ज्ञान देतात. संध्याकाळी ही चहाची टपरी ज्ञानमंदिरात बदलते. तेथे भरते रस्त्यावरील अनाथ मुलांसाठी रात्रशाळा. रस्त्यावरच्या भटक्या पोरांसाठी तीच आहे अन्नदाता, तीच आहे ज्ञानदेवता.
हो, मी पण पाहिलं आहे. आपल्या शाळेतील अनेक मुले जाता येता वळतात तिथे.
तुम्ही काही वेगळा विचार करतात का?
हो, मला असं वाटतं की लक्ष्मीताईला आपण आपल्या शाळेत नोकरीसाठी ठेवावं. मुलांवर चांगलं लक्ष ठेवील.
खूपच छान. थांबा, आत्ताच मी तिला बोलवते.
नको थांब, त्याचपेक्षा मीच येतो तुझ्याबरोबर.
लक्ष्मी, लक्ष्मी, फादर आलेत तुला भेटायला.
नमस्कार फादर.
नमस्कार. मला तुमच्याशी थोडं बोलायचं होतं. तुमची थोडी मदत हवी होती.
कशाबद्दल फादर? आणि मदत ती पण माझ्याकडून?
हो, तुम्ही फार मेहनती आणि काळजीवाहू आहात. आमच्या शाळेत अशा एका मावशीची गरज आहे.
फादर, शाळेतील मुलांसाठी काम करणं हे मी माझं भाग्य समजते. पण
मला माहिती आहे तू कसला विचार करते. तू विचार करतेस तुझ्या या टपरीचा. पण त्यावर देखील एक उपाय आहे. आमच्या केजीची मुले दुपारी येतात, तर तू सकाळी टपरी चालव. त्यानंतर 10 ते 6 आमच्या शाळेत काम कर. तेवढीच तुला मदत.
फादर, मी तुमचे खूप आभारी आहे. मी तुम्हाला कधीच निराश करणार नाही. येते मी उद्यापासून.
नक्की ये हा लक्ष्मी, फसवू नको.
हो नक्की ये.
काय करू, हे होतच नाही आहे. काय करू समजतच नाही आहे. फादरांना दाखवायचं आहे.
काय जॉर्ज, झालं का काम?
कधीपासून मी प्रयत्न करतो आहे, हे टॅली का होत नाही. फादर, कुठे काय चुकते हेच कळत नाही. सर्व तपासून पाहिले मी.
बघू दे, मला बघू दे.
हे घ्या फादर.
अरे हे काय, हे तर मला देखील नाही जमत. मी पण खूप प्रयत्न केला.
फादर माफ करा, लहान तोंडी मोठा घास. पण मी पाहू का?
लक्ष्मीताई, तुला काय समजते यातलं? हे काही सोपे काम नाही. आम्ही इतके शिकलेले, आम्हालाही जमलं तर तुला काय जमणार आहे. जा, तुमचे कामे करा. जा जा.
फादर फक्त एकदा पाहू द्या ना.
बघ.
हे तर नवलच. लक्ष्मीताई, तू तर हे चांगल्या प्रकारे करून दाखवलंस. कसं जमलं तुला हे?
लक्ष्मी, हे तू केलंस? तुला हे ज्ञान कुठून?
फादर, मी मॅट्रिक पास आहे. गणित माझा आवडता विषय. 7वीत असताना 10वीचे गणिते मी सोडवायची. CA व्हायचं स्वप्न होतं माझं.
अरे, मला माफ कर. मी समजू शकलो नाही तुला. पण यापुढे कार्यालयीन कामासाठी तू ह्यांना मदत करायचीस.
फादर, तुम्ही दिलेल्या या सन्मानाबद्दल मी नेहमीच ऋणी राहीन.
पण लक्ष्मी, मला एक गोष्ट सांग, तू पुढे शिकली का नाहीस?
आपल्या या बोथळ विचाराच्या समाजामुळे शाळा थांबली माझी आणि लग्न लावून दिलं. शाळा थांबली पण शिक्षण थांबलं नाही. 4 भिंतीच्या आत नाही, पण या उघड्या जगाच्या शाळेत मी शिकले. पुस्तकी ज्ञानापेक्षा व्यवहारी ज्ञान दिले ह्या जगाने. CA व्हायचं एक स्वप्न तुटलं माझं. पण देवानी या अनाथ मुलांच्या रूपात अनेक स्वप्न दिली मला. माझी स्वप्ने मी त्यांच्यात साकार करणार. समाजाने दुर्खवलेल्या ह्या चिखलांच्या गोळ्यांना मी आकार देणार. मी त्यातून मूर्ती घडवणार. आणि मग हा खोट्या प्रतिष्ठेचा समाज झुकेल माझ्या या मूर्त्यांसमोर. मी झुकवेल त्याला. हो, मी झुकवेल या समाजाला. मी करेल माझ्या लेकरांना जवळ. मी देईल त्यांना जीवनाची नवीन उमेद.
वा जॉर्ज, एकदम उत्तम काम करायला लागल्यास तू.
थँक्यू फादर. पण याचं सगळं श्रेय जातं त्या लक्ष्मीताईला. मागील काय 10 वर्षात ताईने बरंच काय शिकवले मला.
तू बरोबर बोललास. लक्ष्मी म्हणजे पारस. जे ते स्पर्श करेल त्याचे सोने होईल.
फादर, मी आत येऊ का?
हो लक्ष्मी, ये आत ये.
फादर, मला तुमच्याशी थोडं बोलायचं होतं. त्याआधी हे पहा.
काय आहे हे? अगं लक्ष्मी, हे काय? तू रिझाईन करते?
हो फादर.
पण का लक्ष्मी? काय चुकले का आमचे?
नाही फादर, असे समजू नका. तुम्हीच आहात मला उंचवणारे.
मग का जाते तू? तुला माहिती आहे ना, या 10 वर्षात सर्वांना तुझी किती सवय झाली आहे.
फादर, ह्या शाळेतील मुलांपेक्षा रस्त्यावरील अनाथ मुलांना माझी जास्त गरज आहे. गावात माझी थोडी जमीन आहे. तिथे मला ह्या पोरक्या मुलांसाठी आशियाना उभा करायचा आहे. आता तेच माझं कुटुंब. फादर, जशी तुम्ही मला मदत केली तशी मी इतरांनाही मदत करणार. मला जाऊ द्या फादर, मला अडवू नका.
लक्ष्मी, मी तुला कसं अडवू? तू तर वाहती नदी. जेथे जाईल तिथे नंदनवन फुलवेल. जा लक्ष्मी, आनंदाने जा.
फादर, मी तुमची सदैव ऋणी राहीन. येते मी. मला तुमच्या प्रार्थनेत ठेवा.
सुखी राहा लक्ष्मी.
चल जॉर्ज, येते मी. काळजी घे.
चल ताई, चल, येतो मी तुझ्या बरोबर.
अरे जॉर्ज, तू कुठे चाललास?
फादर, ताई बरोबर जातो मी. ताई म्हणाली ना आता. चल जॉर्ज.
नाही जॉर्ज, तू इकडेच थांब. फादरांना तुझी गरज आहे.
ताई, मला तुझी खूप आठवण येईल ग. मी तुला भेटायला येत ग, तुला चालेल ना? मी तुला फोन केला तर तू उचलशील ना माझा फोन? मला कधी विसरणार नाहीस ना?
हो जॉर्ज, नक्कीच. तू तर माझा जीवाचा छोटा भाऊ. तुझी जागा माझ्या हृदयाजवळ. चल, येते मी. काळजी घे.
चल ताई, मी तुला बाहेरपर्यंत सोडतो.
चला, मी पण येतो तुमच्या बरोबर.
या.
घायल परिंदा है तू, दिखला दे जिंदा है तू, बाकी है तुझ में हौसला। तेरे जुनू के आगे अंबर पनाहे मांगे, कर डाले तू जो फैसला।
रूठी तकदीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो। कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह रे बंदिया, हर मैदान फतेह।
कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह रे बंदिया, हर मैदान फतेह।
यहाँ से जाके सबको समझाओ, यहाँ से जाके सबको समझाओ.
Wow, I'm gonna be a dad.
I hope it's a boy and he's as smart as you, my son.
No, it can't be. It has to be a boy. आखिर वो मेरे घर का चिराग होगा. If that does not happen, just put an end to it.
Let me live, let me bloom. Let us shine like a beautiful moon.
Listen to my cry. Listen to my scream. Let me fulfill my wishes and dreams.
Let us see this beautiful earth. Please don't kill her before her birth. Please don't kill her before her birth.
Where are we leading as a society, citizens, or even human beings?
Every girl is a depiction of a goddess we worship. Killing your girl child is killing a goddess.
Remember, no girl, no women, thus no life.
Say no to female feticide.
Save the girl child.
Killing a girl child is a crime.
Killing a girl child is a crime. Killing a girl child is a crime.
Mummy. Look, I won a certificate for best athlete in my school.
रखो साइड में तुम्हारी ये पर्ची. लगो काम पे उठा के ये करची. उठा के करची, उठा के करची, उठा के करची, उठा के करची.
I want money for picnic. I also want money for picnic.
Money? Why do you want money?
I want money to pay my fees. I also want money to pay my fees.
Money? Why do you want money?
I want to do MBA.
I too want to do MBA.
Why you want to do MBA when all you deserve is a basic BA?
Basic BA, basic BA, basic BA, basic BA.
Don't waste our money. Instead, get married to somebody.
बाबुल की दुआएं लेती जा, जहाँ तुझको सुखी संसार मिले.
Why should I always compromise? Why should I give up on my dreams? I am the woman of today.
It's time to get rid of the patriarchy followed till yesterday. बेटी को अधिकार दो, बेटे जैसा प्यार दो.
बेटी को अधिकार दो, बेटे जैसा प्यार दो.
How long are women supposed to wait for equality?
Every girl is a pride and future of a nation. Empowering a girl child is empowering the nation.
Gender
equality is a human right, not a female fight. Gender equality is a human right, not a female fight. Men and women are all the same. Stop playing this discrimination game. Men and women are all the same. Stop playing this discrimination game. Men and women are all the same. Stop playing this discrimination game. Men and women are all the same. Stop playing this
Hello everyone.
Hello, Anushka.
How are you all?
We are all fine. Hey guys, I have great news to share with you all. I have been selected to host the India's Leadership Award for this year.
Congratulations, Joshua. Wonderful, Joshua. We are so proud of you, and our eye is going to be over the moon to hear this news.
Friends, me hosting the award isn't even that exciting than what I'm about to tell you all. Our loving eye is one of the nominees of the award.
Wow, absolutely well deserved. I'm sure I is going to win it.
Our eye is exemplary, a true inspiration to the entire nation.
She has nurtured over 1,500 orphan children
Orphan children like us. She gave us a home, an abode of love, gentle and caring mother.
This award is going to add another feather to her cap of illustrious social work. I'm so proud to be a child.
We all are.
I'll be back in India on 1st December. Let's all go together to meet our Ai. Let's surprise her.
That's a wonderful plan.
Guys, bye for now. See you all soon.
Bye guys. Meet you all soon.
Guess who has come?
Joshua?
Yes.
Anushka, Yash, Pratik, Rishita, how are you all?
We are all fine, Ai.
Children, please sit up on the chairs. You are not children anymore. You are all doctors, teachers, CEOs.
One moment you call us children. On the other hand, you are asking us not to behave like a children.
We'll always be your children, Ai. Like how we have always been our mother, our guide, our God.
I am a little pencil in the hand of a writing God who is sending a love letter to the world. Mother Teresa once quote, "These are the words I live by, and may her words of love and faith inspire you every day."
Thank you, Ai. We are definitely, we are all your childrens.
We try our best in our daily lives and through our profession to give back to society.
I'm so proud of each one of you.
I have something very exciting to share with you. I have been selected to host the India's Leadership Award on 6th of December.
That's great news, beta. I know that you will do a splendid job.
With your blessings and guidance, I surely will. I want my loving eye to be among the audience as I host my award ceremony.
Ai, you must come.
Of course. I am always there for my son and I'm always there for my children.
साथ तेरे है ना ढूंढते तेरी गली मुझको घर मिला आबोदाना मेरा हाथ तेरे है ना ढूंढते तेरा खुदा मुझको रब मिला तू जो मिला लो हो गया मैं काबिल तू जो मिला तो हो गया सब हासिल हाँ मुश्किल सही आसा हुई मंजिल क्योंकि तू धड़कन मैं दिल
The life of Sindhutai is an inspiration for all of us. Her relentless mission to work for the people and their livelihood is a fitting reminder that one can be the good they want to see in the world.
Today, we are highly honored to have with us a humble personality, a man of simple living with golden virtues and spiritual values. He is none other than Reverend Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK CSC, the first Brother Superior General of Holy Cross Congregation. May I request Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK to kindly address the gathering.
Father Bijou, my fellow guests, as well as friends, good evening. This is a very hard act to follow. As a former teacher and as a former principal, I have to say that you have warmed my heart this evening, seeing the talent as well as the many gifts displayed by our performers this evening. And I need to compliment them not only on their gifts of music and dance, but also on their academic achievements as well. We're very proud of you all. I'm also very proud of the fact that St. Louis School is part of our Holy Cross network of schools around the world. This is a tradition of education that began in France back in 1837. Over 180 years later, we are still educating hearts and minds in the tradition of our blessed founder, Father Basil Moreau. And Father Moreau, as you have heard, believed that we needed to educate the hearts and minds of our students. And St. Louis School shares the same values, the same hopes and dreams of our schools around the world, whether they are in Chile, the United States, Ghana, Uganda, Bangladesh, or France. And I'm very proud of the fact that I have the opportunity in my first visit to Mumbai to be part of this celebration this evening. I also want to thank the parents of St. Louis School. I want to thank you for the trust that you have placed in us as the congregation of Holy Cross and in the faculty, the students and the leadership of the school. We believe that we believe in the dignity of every child. And in that child, we see the face of God. And therefore, we strive to have the same values that you try to have within your own families. We have heard repeatedly about the family spirit of St. Louis. That is not uncommon in our schools. Many people recount the same thing, that there's a sense of community, a sense of caring, and a sense of respect. So I want to thank you for trusting us, because we are committed to instill those same values that you want your child to follow through in the rest of their lives. And I would only encourage you, as we have just heard in some of the skits that we have heard this evening, simply love your child. Love them in their successes and in their failures, in their hopes and their dreams, and in their accomplishments, and also in their sorrows. Love them for who you are, because that is who God loves us for who we are. We need to remind ourselves sometimes that growing up, especially today, is not easy. And the parents' love, and even though they may not necessarily show this to you too frequently, but there is a great esteem and respect that they have for their parents, and they listen. And studies have shown that when parents are involved in the education of their child, they excel. So I encourage you to be involved in the education of your child and to love them for who they are and for whom God created them to be. And then finally, to the students, I can only ask you to please be kind to one another, respect one another. We need a much more kind and gentle world. And to be grateful for this opportunity that you have to be educated in St. Louis School. Many sacrifices have been made to keep you here. So I encourage you to continue in the good work that you do. Lastly, I do want to extend my thanks to Father Bijou Thomas, Principal, to Father Niben, as well as to Father Ronald and Father Praveen, and our regent here, Jacob, for their good work in leading this mission of Holy Cross in this part of the world. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and to know on behalf of a very grateful congregation that we are proud of you and the good work that you do. So thank you so much, and thank you for your warm welcome this evening, and may God bless you all.
Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK, for your words of encouragement. We are highly honored to have you in our midst today.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Find light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Y'all feel a dream, can't you see getting closer? Just surrender, 'cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want?
True.
you for journeying with me. Thank you for this honor. I'm truly humbled. Thank you to the hardships and challenges that enabled me, helped me grow. Thank you, fathers of Holy Cross, well-wishers, and the lovely people I came across who embraced me with all my drawbacks and for motivating me. Thank you to all my beloved children of Ashiana for empowering me. I would like to conclude my speech by sharing the 3 E's that'll make the world a better place. Enable. Enable yourself to focus less on failures and more on learning, making yourself feel capable and powerful. You're a better person because someone helped you become better. It's your turn now to help others become better. Embrace. Embrace others for their differences, for that makes you whole. Remember that change is inevitable, normal, and necessary. Focus on resilience. Demonstrate a willingness to embrace things differently. Empower. Empower everyone you meet. A beautiful world is possible when you rise up, walk together, empowering each other. Empower others for a better tomorrow. And my dear children of the world, together we can and we will enable, embrace, and empower.
May we too be beacons of light, focused, determined, and empowered by our thoughts and actions. A huge round of applause to all the participants who have meticulously showcased their talents and put forth an incredible performance.
It's now time to thank and appreciate all those who made this evening a grand success. May I call upon our supervisor, ma'am, Mrs. Laura Lobo, to propose the vote of thanks.
Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. On behalf of the Lewisian family, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone who has contributed to the overwhelming success of today's program. Let me begin by thanking our Lord Almighty for His constant showers of blessing upon us. I extend my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Brother Paul BEDNARCZYK, for being a part of our celebration and for encouraging our students with his inspiring message. Special thanks to our guests of honor, Brother Joseph, Mrs. Varsha, Mr. Abhishek, and Mrs. Tejasvi Gosalkar for gracing the occasion. I would also like to thank all our esteemed guests, Reverend Fathers, Reverend Brothers, Reverend Sisters, benefactors, and all of you, our dear lovely parents, for your presence and constant support to our institution. I express my heartfelt thanks to all the people behind this spectacular show that you just witnessed. Our choreographers, Ms. Raki Salian and team, Mr. Blaze, the decorator, Mr. Amit for sound and lights, Mr. Walter for capturing these priceless moments, and our meticulous teaching and non-teaching staff. The real stars of the show are undoubtedly our dear children, who have performed exceptionally well and made this evening delightful for all. I would sincerely like to thank and appreciate the effort of all the participants. May we constantly strive to work together, enabling, embracing, and empowering each other for a better tomorrow. Thank you once again and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Laura ma'am, for your words of appreciation.
Yes, we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. 'Cause we can see it. Let's do the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. Let's do the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah.
We hereby conclude our annual day.
On behalf of the management of St. Louis and the family of St. Louis High School, we would like to thank all of you for your valuable time and for always being a constant support to our institution.
We hope you all had a spectacular evening.
As a mark of respect and to stir feelings of patriotism, let us all rise and sing the national anthem with pride and fulfillment.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
We, your hosts, signing off for this evening with delighted spirit and pride. Good night, goodbye, stay blessed.